Hey, this is Nerdy Text Account, and I'm going to be doing my review on DC's New Age of Heroes Sideways Issue 1. I like the cover a lot. Our eyes focus on, Sideways. We get to see what his powers look like. He's able to teleport by opening rifts in space, time. Yeah. And, well, I actually think this is going to be pretty interesting. I do like that idea. We start off with him appearing in a girl's house in her bathroom when she's brushing her teeth. And we learn that, they're friends. Our hero's name is Derek. And her name and his friend's name is Ernestine. Ernie for short. Yep. You can sort of tell that she's a bit of a geek. The way how she looks, all the stuff in the background. She also has, I don't know if you can see it well here, but here, she really has baggy eyes. Extremely tired. And we get to learn some of his superpowers, like he's super strong, he's super strength, and shows off. And she has a twin sister named Eminline. I have no idea how to say this name. What's with the weird names? Derek is the one with the most normal name so far. And she's saying that she's okay going to school dressed up like this. And her twin sister is very, basically saying, I'm just so surprised that we're even twins at all, based on personality. And I think they were going for, I said earlier, a female nerd character, otaku, neat. Sort of like character. We can see a Power Rangers knockoff costume in the back, I guess. And stuff like that. We actually learned that Derek is adopted. And, he has loving family. His mom worries about him because what happened after Gotham. But he's just in a mind, in his own little universe, mind of its own. Not really paying attention. And we learn what happened to him in Gotham. We got he got sucked into a crevice after getting separated from his mom and fell out of the sky. We just know that's happened. We don't know if the event at Gotham was the reason behind it or what. It could have been something else. But we can see that he's in his own world because he's not even in his right class at all. He does get picked on and teased. Like, this girl says, oh, he's brain dead. But then, this guy says that, no, he hasn't been much of a talker even before Gotham. And we have this one girl who is nice to him. I'm saying, well, could imply that she's being nice, that she's going to be nice, or just that she's not saying anything rude to him or anything like that. It's just basically high school. Yeah. and he just doesn't really fit in with the other kids. That's what this story seems to be implying here, and we get to see his powers. And he puts on the suit to make a video of himself going through using his powers. And I actually feel like this is what a teenager who has superpowers would do. He's trying to get popular somehow. And he winds up, I don't know where he winds up, but he hears a voice telling him to stop. And he's like trying to get away because he believes that something bad's going to occur. And I actually like this paneling, like how you can see where he's going, you can see the progression of how he gets to each place. So the artwork is good, and he's still just trying to get away. This has very good comedic scene too as well. You see then falling from the sky and grabs onto the building, and that's when we meet the villain, or pretty much the entity that was talking to him, telling him to stop. And he's just so confused, and that's where our comic ends. There was actually a preview in a previous comic, and it just gave the, I remember now, and it just showed you a preview from here to the end over here. So yeah, so we got to see the ending, and everyone thought it was going to be the beginning or something like that at the middle, but it was just the ending. And so there's the end of it. And it's pretty much setting up the character, and I think it's showing us like what his personality is like, what his life is like, and what his abilities are as an introductory level. And there's very little action in here, but it's really good. Pretty much I can see with Damage issue 1, he was the super powerful one, and how do you show how powerful he is? You have him destroying stuff. The Silencer issue 1, Silencer is a former assassin. How do you show how skillful she is? You have her take down an enemy. I'm trying to remember his name now. I can't remember the villain's name from Silencer. Okay. But, he's, sideways, Derek is just, a teenager, and he's just learning how to use his power, so I'm probably going to be getting issue 2. The art is really good. If I do have to nitpick, probably should have pointed this out earlier, but we saw how baggy, Ernestine's eyes were. But there's also a little bit of what looks like it could be her sister could also have a little bit of baggy eyes, so it's just one of those because I wouldn't think of her having baggy eyes. She would probably be trying to get sleep and all that. I'm talking about, Emeline, while Ernestine, I hate these names, pretty much wouldn't care, probably staying up late doing playing a hentai game, or probably being, probably having a similar life to, in the anime, Motomoto, yeah. My mind went blank. I can't remember her name. But if you look it up, you'll find it. The girl from Motomoto is named Tomoko. I just remembered now. Oh. I want to thank you for watching. Sorry I've been a little bit late. And I'm only able to get, my comic books on the weekend, so I've been a little bit behind. So, tell me what you thought of the issue, what you are hoping to see in the next one. If I can make any improvements to the videos or anything like that. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to view my content regularly, hopefully. And hit that notification bell to get notified when I post videos. Well, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.